see much wombo combo. It's more of a just actually, what is it? It's kind of like a hybrid kind of build, right? I mean, Arlaw does have some set, and you have Bane to wombo combo on top of it if Arlaw gets a set. But if you fully rely on Arlaw to set, that's gonna be bad. And if you fully rely on Franco's hook to set, that's also unreliable. Because I mean, yes, you can be the world best Franco player, but then if Ruby is always on top of you and getting visions against you, it's gonna be really, really hard for the Franco to be effective. So here we go, we're gonna see some really nice pose coming out. I gotta say, the interesting about WCG, look at the player poses. Very different from traditional esports, right? It's very cute, it's very creative, it's very fun.
I like it. I like Cry here. He's got the Tiger Claw. You know, he's ready to go, but let's see if he can bring that Tiger Claw into game one. This is WCG, the final set, the grand finals for MLBB. Evos Icon taking on Echo Proud in a best of 5, Dave.
Oh, here we go. The anti-defense invade. JP still want to walk in. You're being hit by 2 people. He's already down to 40%. Is it going to pop the flicker? Yes, he will, but
oh my God, is he going to die here? Is JP going to go down? One more hit. First blood. Going over to Veldora. We see that happen a lot to JP, don't we?
Yeah, I mean, this is just weird though. Like, there are 2 people in your face that you saw from miles away, right? You saw them come in, and they still forced it, right? Like, if you don't force it, oh, Zyda doesn't have the retry anymore. What's gonna happen?
It on the minion. He feels comfortable though. He still gets the orange buff. JP still in a little bit of trouble once again. Terrified, locked up. Man Strong gonna try to go for the finish here. JP just having a rough time. Wait, the Petrify, the knockup. Oh. It's going to be bad for Krite. Krite does take out JP, but will take a tower shot and fall. James able to pick up the kill. Van Strong force use the flicker just to get away, but Zyda, James going to try to cut him off here. He's got to go through it. Can they make it in time? James making the dash in, giving the lockdown, looking for the final. All Zyda needs is to fire one Crab Claw cannon, and you can get it. Will he make it? No! Misses by a hair. And Veldora takes out James in the midst of this.
Meanwhile, while you're laser focused on one target, at what cost? On the other side of the, the little team fight there, you have a Veldora just free hitting onto James the whole time. James didn't even get a chance. He was trying to chase down the Ruby, but look at what happens when you try to laser focus when you have narrow vision down to one person. You have James who's still level 3 at turtle spawning, and Zelda is already getting harassed. But Zyda already getting harassed by Veldora.
Listen, we're 2 minutes in and this is messy. This is a dirty game right now and I'm feeling it and I'm liking it. This is brawlish and I'm ready to see where this ride takes us. Veldora getting low. Fragra Arma out. Sutrogen takes a turtle. Veldora still gets away. Now James on the run. Zyda able to use a deadly catch, but it does not save James today. James will fall. That's a 2. Wait a second. Make it a 2 because Outplay gets taken out by Dome on the boss side. Evos Icon coming in game 1 for revenge.
Wow, they come in and swinging. 2,000 gold ahead already. And then look at the bottom side. Broly gonna get so much hit onto the tower here. And that's the thing, right? This is the strategy that I didn't understand coming from Echo Proud initially. It seemed like a hybrid. There wasn't like too much clear understanding of where they're going. And then the playstyle is also a little bit like interesting. Should I say? Because I couldn't understand the decision making, especially with JP. He died twice, and then both of the deaths can be evaded. It's not like he had to die or he had to try to tank some damage, soak up some skills to protect his teammates. He just wanted to do stuff on his own, and it's very interesting because it's not paying now for Team Echo Proud right now. Now, going to the late game, they do have Zyda, they do have the Beatrix, they do have the Franco, right? If they lock somebody down, they can instantly kill somebody, especially after Beatrix finished the core items, finished the Blade of Despair, the Malefic Roar. I mean, Hunter Strike, and there's still a chance for Echo Proud, but Evos Icon definitely looking dominating right now.
I mean, we've seen Zyda on this vein before. They used it up against Echo Loud, and it was when I was saying they had the perfect reactions. So they need to start pulling that together. I think once we get into the mid game around 7 minutes, some things could change as long as they don't let this gold lead get too far away from them. The Evos Icon want to try to take the advantage. Well, they have Veldora in a bad spot, forced to use the last insanity to get away, but that does still help him get away.
Ooh, nice escape. Nice decision to use the ultimate. Sometimes you just have to decisively pop the ult, because if you wait a little bit longer, they could just burst it. And if they burst it, then you're sitting duck. Then you have to waste the flicker. You just have to decide which one is more valuable. Xbox Ultimate or Xbox. Oh, here we go.
Oh, nice play. Down goes Susagen, and wait, the final slash pushes Krite in. Curtizi able to pick it up. Doma using the lockup. Vanstrong in a little bit of trouble though. Echo Proud biting back right now. Looking for the fight back once again. Torn apart memories goes off, and James goes down. Nice hook, goes a little bit too far to the right. It's 2-for-1 trade. Echo Proud does come out on top there.
JP once again popped off. When the team needed him the most, he stepped up. I love it. Oh, here we go.
Oh, my God. Shotgun shells to the face. Outplay picking up a kill.
Outplayed. You know, never cease to surprise us, right? He's done it over and over again. We talk about the mechanics. This is a character you can talk about mechanics. Oh, but bottom lane though, tracks. But continues.
Locked on to Zyda. A little bit of trouble. Navir's passion does come out. Susagen still to pick up the kill. He wants more. He has the decimation. Make it a double. Moving on to the next target. Looking to clear this wave and maybe even push into this tower.
It seems like both teams are continuously making mistakes of their own. Oh, nice ultimate copy. I think he wanted the JP, but the copy outplayed. And now the ultimate is just going to become wasted. So, that's what I was saying. I feel like this is such a dirty, you said dirty, it's such a good word to describe this game. It's so messy. And both teams are making a lot of mistakes right here, overstaying their welcome over and over again. You had a good play coming out from JP, but then they wasted. But before that, here we go, bottom side.
Dome on JP. JP's going to go down there, outplayed, looking for something, but can't connect. Evos Icon finding a little power spike of their own, and they want to move in. They want to take this tower here, Dave.
Yeah, not only do they have a clear decision-making on where they want, like, on their picks. Oh, here we go.
Keep going, Dave. No talking today. Doma pops off the torn apart memories, finds Curtizi. Outplay goes down as well. 2-for-1 trade and a good trade, Evos Icon.
I'm eating my own words here, Trax. You know. Wait.
Keep going. They just keep going. Zyda might just be next. Decimation comes in, and that's a killing spree for Susagen. 12-5 at 6.5 minutes.
Oh my God, what is this game? It's keep on getting messy and messier. Like, what is going on? And by the way, before I talk about the game rotation, I want to say that this is, I'm eating my own words, right? The Krite copied the Atrix Ultimate, and I thought that was a waste, but it turned out it was, he put it to good use. He got a kill out of it. You know, definitely used the ultimate from the Atrix properly, and it got a lot of burst damage. But now let's talk about what's important, which is the macro rotation, right? Like both teams seem to be making a lot of mistakes, overextending, waiting on their own, waiting solo. Right, Zadov's done that twice and get punished twice, and he kept on doing it. You know, like it's just very, very interesting. Meanwhile, at the same time, it's not like Team Evo is not making a mistake of their own. You know, they overextended their welcome, and sure enough, they got punished pretty well, right? They kind of seized their momentum, getting hooked, getting ulted by JP. So over here, I think this game is who's gonna make the least mistakes and win, to be honest. At this point, here we go.
Nice time offended with the flicker. Deadly Catch comes out to try to force a disengage. Curtizi has to use the deadly waves just to get away, but Evos Icon continues to try to make these pickoffs.
Whoo! So many playmakers this game. Arlott
with the final slash, but he moves him right into the suppressor. Susagen goes down. Out comes the last insanity. They'll find Zyda. Now this purple buff should go to the side of Evos Icon. Watch for Krite hiding down this bush, waiting for someone to walk by. Another hook does come in. Purple buff does end up going over to JP there, and he falls. Veldora with the unstoppable kill, but at least he saves the purple. Don't know if that was worth it though.
He didn't get a hook onto the players, but he did get a hook onto the blue buff. Here we go. Here we go. Krite does have the ultimate.
Tried to flicker, uses the rough waves. Still not enough damage though, but right now it's 14-6, 4,000 gold lead for Evos Icon, and several towers taken.
See, this is what I like about Echo Proud. Outplayed has been outplaying this whole game. You know, like his mechanics, and then the way how he does the shotgun flicker, that requires really fast fingers. Probably the same level as when you play Fanny, to be honest. To execute it, because it's really hard. To try it in practice mode, we know exactly what I'm talking about, right? It's really hard, because the auto attack is such a short animation time, and they pop a flicker on top of it to make it surprising. It takes a lot of practice, and Outplay made it happen. So there, and by the way, I'm not just making Outplay, right? Van Strong has been doing pretty strong with the flicker, the hook flicker as well. There's not a flicker hook. He ulted, and then he flickered forward. So both team has a lot of playmaker this game. JP with the hooks with his ultimate. Now I think adding on top of who's gonna make least mistakes is also who's gonna make more plays. It seems like both teams all about the playmaking.
Yeah, I like it. This is going to be first Lord. We're 9.5 minutes in. Suchijin takes it. Echo Proud doesn't even try to contest, but wait. They don't want to try to force a fight there. Suchijin, I don't know if he stole that purple or not, Dave.
I don't think he did. I think
No, Zeta uses Red Tree, so.
Yeah, Zeta gets it, because he wasn't going for the blue buff, so you gotta use the blue somewhere. I'll use the Red Tree somewhere. The purple buff. So here we go. Level 12, Zeta versus level 13 Suchijin. Suchijin is one level ahead. You know, very standard Suchijin level play. Oh, here we go.
Ooh, using the deadly catch just to clear the wave there. Maybe that was a little bit too early. Gonna get some nice poke, and they still might lose the tower.
Yeah. I mean, used all a little bit too early, and obviously there's no follow-up. All of a sudden, Echo Proud is playing full defense. Right, like they were playing our aggressive not too long ago, and now they're playing full defense. With the one Lord, they're losing tremendous amount of gold. I think this is like probably 3,000-4,000 gold advantage from one Lord already. Here we go. Mask comes out.
JP uses the conceal play. Christ steals the deadly catch. Veldora into the backside, uses the last insanity just to try to get out. Christ with the rough waves, doing a little bit of damage on Veldora. Find a slash to push him under. This could be bad for the side of Evos Icon. 2 Immortalities pops. The knockups come in. They find Van Strong looking for Veldora next, and they connect. Veldora goes down outplayed with the shutdown. That puts him at 3, 2, and 3.
Doma, good job with the flicker out in time. Make sure he survives that. That was really good, because when JP flickered in, I'm pretty sure he was going for Doma, knowing that everybody else is dead for sure. But all he got was one person. Trax, I noticed recently, a lot of teams have been making a lot of mistakes with tower dives, right? You've seen the tower dives being, you know, when a team is playing messy already, and when it comes to a high-risk scenario, high-risk environment, especially the tower dive, probably the most high risk. Team Evos Icons is not prepared for it, right? The dive wasn't really on point, and sure enough, they get heavily punished. So we went from a 10,000 gold differential now back to a 5,000 gold only. I mean, JP, now it's Echo's time to leverage the discipline, leverage like what they've been trained for the most, which is like once you have a little bit of advantage, catapult it and get more advantage. So back to 5,000 differential. This is looking better and better for Echo, as now Zeta scaling, outplay scaling. If they get a hook, if they get an ultimate, that person is dead for sure, no doubt about it.
Most definitely. It's definitely not going to be easy, though, for Echo Proud still, right? I mean, they still have a long way to go if they want to try to do this. JP at 0, 4, and 5. I'd love to take a look at the items and see exactly where everyone's at right now. Outplayed is definitely a huge win condition, right? The damage needs to be there. We've seen it come up a little bit, but is it quite there yet? Nice conceal play. Von Strong looking for something. Watch, there's a flicker. There's the I'm offended, and members start dropping. JP's the second immortality comes up, and Pierce Pass to try to save the day, but it's not going to help today because Decimation is here. Suchijin finds him, and that's a big play for Evos Icon. It should give them nice priority over this Lord.
One strong remains strong, should I say? You know, right now because of Echo's comp, they have to play the back foot. They're waiting for JP's ult. They're waiting for JP's hook. Right, because the big plays being made, except for the first, I mean, I think the second turtle from JP. Other than that, it's been James who's doing the plays. We've seen James jumping in with one slash and then all flicker, the final slash into the flicker into the backline. Kind of like what Ruby did when Strong did just now with Ruby, but a lot harder, a lot more flashy. So, yo, at this point, Team Evos has the momentum, right? And they have the comp. Ruby's already tanky Evo. Dora's already tanky. He's 5-on-5. They're stepping strong. Franco seems to be less and less effective if he cannot land any hook.
Yeah, he's gonna have to land something, and not onto something like Suchijin. He can't land it onto Veldora. He can't even land it onto Van Strong. He's got to try to find either Krite or Doma. They need to be able to handle one of these two damage dealers in the backside, but because of the composition they picked, right? Because they didn't pick for like a dive or roam, they have no way to really flank around the side. They have to do what they've done in the past wars, you know, let the enemy team come to them, try to catch them all up in deadly catch, you know, try to get a hook through the middle of the team. But they really, that's why they're playing this defensive route. They're waiting for Evos Icon to come to them and hopefully take advantage of a slip-up somewhere.
Ooh, the slip-up. This might be it. Deadly catch being released. Franco looking for the hook, not gonna connect. Ooh, that's rough, because now bottom tower is for sure gone.
Oh yeah, this is going to be an enhanced Lord. It crashes right through. Evos Icon still on the prowl. Moving their way. Here comes the conceal play. Watch Van Strong. He's done it before.
Oh,
he gets hooked in though. Suppressed. They find him. Can he get away? No. The immortality pops. Lord still up though. Van Strong still up as well. No. The flicker. The Eye of offended. And two members of Echo. Proud job. JT and Curtizi sent to the grave. Evos Icon looking for more here. Oh, nice final slash, pushing him under the base, under the tower, but it gets returned with a final slash from Kite's own. Four members dropping James all on his own now. And this will be it. Evos Icon coming back for revenge in game one. They're going to take it down.
Evos Icon with their creative playstyle paying off. When strong remains strong, dominating in the first game. What a showing from Evos Icon right here. Just